When I was younger, I remember we'd go visit my grandfather. You know, he sometimes would have a harmonica and people would tell him to jam on it. And there were instruments laying around the house, but they were just, collected dust. I would pick up, an instrument over there to have only a couple strings on it, but I'd just make noise, you know what I mean? You don't know what notes they are, but you could still make music. You just arrange those sounds to sound nice, I guess. I just wanted to make people happy. Like, that was cool. I like seeing people's reactions when they discover that, like, oh, I didn't know you could do that, I didn't ever really get focused on trying to play music until I was in, middle school. I mean, you're an awkward teenager, you know what I mean? So my guitar was my escape. I would play guitar so much. I quit football, I quit sports, art, everything. It was all about the guitar. I just wanted to get as good as possible, as fast as possible. And then that's when I started meeting other people who wanted to really make music for real, and that's when that journey started. I started jamming with a friend that I met, Gabe. He's like my best friend. And so we would jam a lot, so we got a lot of the wiggles out. We didn't really know what we were doing, but we just started jamming a lot together, and then I tried out for a band, -7. I got in the band, and that's all we did, we played and we opened up for some cool bands and went through a lot of different style changes, and it was, I think, more epic in our head sometimes than it really was. And then I think it was 2008, the band broke up. Everything that I felt like I loved was leaving me. The fire had died inside, you know what I mean? It had literally died. I had to figure out what I wanted to do in my life because I had dedicated so much of my time to playing music, and music wasn't working for me. I had a job where I had 4 days off a week, and I had all this time to kill. I was just partying, and I needed to do something more productive with my time. And so I went to Walmart, picked up some supplies, and just would buy a $5 movie. And I just had this ritual, and I would do it every day, and then I would post it, and people would give me input, and then it just kept growing. I was already hanging out at tattoo shops on my free time anyway, so I started asking around. So I was working at the warehouse 3 days on the week, and then I was apprenticing 4 days a week. It was just a busy, stressful time in my life because I just wanted to put so much focus into the tattoo thing that nothing else mattered other than just learning how to tattoo and make art and make myself valuable so I didn't have to work in the corporate world anymore. That dream is possible for anybody. It might not be tattooing, but whatever it is that I feel that people want to do, you can do it. I mean, we're in that day and age where it's you could be anything you want to be. If you want to be a ninja, dude, you could be a ninja. I guess the risk is sometimes being left with nothing, What if you got in an accident? What if? And I've learned over the years, those what ifs life is very chaotic and random, but they don't come often. And the reward is the happiness that you could bring to others and yourself. And so I think you just have to be grateful for what you have, because tomorrow is promised to no one, and whatever I leave behind, that's how people are going to remember me. I guess the message and my ultimate goal is just to make people happy the best way I can.